It's not going to work, you know.
What's that?
Jordan. I sent you over here to unsettle me before the debate. It's not going to.
You know, they're always wondering if men and women can really be friends. But the real question is, can women?
So that's from The Good Wife. And Maura Tierney is going from that hit television series, The Good Wife, to the Broadway stage in a new play that the wonderful Nora Ephron wrote just before she died, which was quite sudden last June. Nora had written Lucky Guy for her dear friend Tom Hanks to star in, and now both Tom and Maura are making their Broadway debut. So please welcome back Maura Tierney. Okay, so this play is about someone that a lot of people don't know about. He was a newspaper columnist, McAlery. And Tom Hanks plays him, and you play his wife. You never met Nora Ephron, did you?
No, sadly, I did not.
Yeah, she was... We all knew her very well, and, you know, this was... Writing this was a very special play for her. So maybe we should tell people why. Well, you have an opinion on it.
I just have my question to you, darling. Yes. Is you say Lucky Guy is a New York story.
Yeah.
Please explain to the audience why.
Okay. And Nora said it too, because it's about, she wrote for the New York Post in the 80s. And it's about New York and sort of tabloid journalism from in the early 80s to the early 90s, and it's a very specific sort of piece about New York at that time. Right. And it was a different place than it is now, and it was a sort of wilder place, and it was less...
It's also about survival.
Yeah, and it's about ambition, and it's about journalism in the way that it used to be before the internet. And when, you know, news was crafted by the reporters more now than anybody just can sort of blog something. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with blogging things, but...
Well, you know, Nora wrote this play in great part for Tom Hanks, who was a very close friend, and he is starring in it now. But you know, you're a little busy yourself, my dear. So why did you want this role and to do it, you know, 8 times a week?
I've never been on Broadway. It's something that I've wanted to do. As an actor, it's a thing that you want to do. And I wanted to work with Tom, and I wanted to work with George C. Wolfe.
How does it feel to be Tom Hanks' wife every night?
It's pretty good. It is.
He's a great guy.
He really is. He was doing an interview with the New York Times, and he said to me, I don't know, inevitably, they always just say, you know, he's so nice. And I'm like, well, you're really nice. That's what
he is.
Well, you know, this is the first for both of you because you guys are both making your Broadway debut in the play. And you both got stage fright?
Did you?
Or is it just you? How do you deal with that?
I don't know if I would call it stage fright. I don't know. Okay. He's not told me he had stage fright. I used to get it. It's easier for me to... Well, now I just jinxed myself.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
it gets
Maura.
easier. No, I did. But I don't, it's the play's very beautifully written. So if you can just stick to the words, it helps. It helps eliminate all of that stuff.
You're supposed to be a little nervous before you go out there.
Yes.
Otherwise, you just
because it's a little bit of juice for you, right?
Yeah.
And I will say also, I think that Tom, it's very moving to me how devoted he is to Nora's work. Yeah. And it's a lovely thing, and everyone should be so lucky.
It really is an act of love for him.
And the respect.
And she wrote it for him, and I mean, I don't know how many of you know Nora's story, but she wrote it for him, and it is a great tribute to her and to their love of each other.
Yeah, and George and Tom both are really revere the words. George C. Wolfe.
One of the great directors for the stage.
Genius. I don't, that word I know is overused, but he's brilliant.
He is
Do you realize that you're considered a thinking man's sex symbol? Are you aware of that, Maura?
No, I just learned that backstage.
So it's good. How does that feel? That's fun.
It is fun. Yeah. It's almost like I made that up myself. But I didn't.
Keep saying it.
You know what? It used to be Margaret Thatcher. Now it's you.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
You know, we saw the clip that we bumped in with was great because we saw you with Julianne Margulies from The Good Wife.
What was with my voice in that clip? I must have
we auto-tuned it. We did. But it's so great to see the two of you working together. I mean, everyone loved you together on ER. So what was it like when you guys first came back together to work on this show?
It was great. I mean, she's a very lovely woman, and it was really fun to see her. And that's a great set, and she's very welcoming, and it was fun for us to work because we didn't work so much together on ER, so it was good to. It was nice.
Nice.
Well, wherever you work, you're terrific. And we're glad that people can come and see you now on the Broadway stage. Our thanks to Maura Tierney. And if you are in New York, go to see Lucky Guy at the Broadhurst Theater, right?
Yep.
Okay, you're performing. No, you're off tonight.
Previews. No, tonight we're working.
Tonight you're on. Tonight you're working. Right. You can even go tonight. Okay?
All the thinking men will be there.
All right. We'll be right back.
That's fine.